Today's video begins with a bombshell revelation from Hyundai's CEO, a stark admission that the company is in big trouble. This is not your average headline. This is huge news that's shaking up the automotive industry. Buckle up as we dissect the details and unravel the challenges Hyundai is facing. Undoubtedly, the automotive industry and the other sectors have been rocked by Hyundai's recent admission of a serious financial issue. After acknowledging that the firm is going through a serious financial problem, Hyundai's CEO, Jun Chang, raised questions about the stability of the company going forward. Hyundai is a significant player in the global auto industry, thus its financial difficulties may have broad effects on suppliers, other automakers, and the industry as a whole. The precise causes of Hyundai's predicament are still unknown. On the other hand, a downturn in the economy, hiccups in the supply chain, heightened competition, or internal mismanagement might all be contributing reasons. The issue at Hyundai may spread to other automakers, suppliers, and dealerships, perhaps resulting in job losses and unstable markets. The public knowledge of their financial difficulties may cause consumers to lose faith in the brand, which might affect sales and market share. Investor reluctance might increase, making the company's financial difficulties even worse. To get out of the crisis and get back on its financial feet, Hyundai may undertake major cost-cutting programs, strategic alliances, and restructuring measures. In the worst situation, Hyundai could have to combine with another carmaker or face a merger to survive. The crisis may have a lasting effect on the company's worldwide footprint, market share, and brand image even after they recover. Hyundai's future is still up in the air and largely rests on how well it manages the crisis and puts recovery plans into action. The car industry has faced and surmounted difficulties in the past. Despite the severity of Hyundai's situation, the sector may be able to adjust and find new directions. To foster confidence and trust at this crucial juncture, they must be open and honest with all their stakeholders, including consumers, investors, and workers. All things considered, Hyundai's financial issue is a noteworthy event in the automobile sector that might have broad repercussions. The company's long-term success will depend on how well it manages the crisis and adjusts to shifting market conditions, even if the future is still unknown. Given Hyundai's history of success and established market dominance, the company's financial difficulties have raised serious concerns about the company's future. Hyundai has been a major force in the worldwide auto industry for many years, and it is well known for building dependable and reasonably priced cars. The firm has established itself as a reliable brand for customers looking for value and pragmatism, and it has carved itself a sizable market position in certain countries. But the latest revelations regarding Hyundai's financial troubles have clouded its future prospects and raised concerns about its capacity to hold on to its market share. Although the precise causes of Hyundai's financial difficulties are not entirely known, some potential causes include global financial crisis. The automotive sector is facing intense rivalry from both well-established and up-and-coming electric car producers, which might have an effect on Hyundai's market share. The company's financial difficulties may also stem from strategic errors, poor management, or operational inefficiencies. Hyundai's financial issue may have far-reaching effects on a number of stakeholders. The company's possible restructuring plans and job losses might have a big effect on stability and employee morale. There may be a drop in investor trust in Hyundai, which would lower the value of the company's shares and make it more difficult for it to obtain money. A faltering Hyundai can have a detrimental impact on its dealers and suppliers, which might result in unstable markets and financial issues. The brand's credibility may be damaged, which would affect Hyundai car sales and market share. Hyundai's future is unclear, although the following events might occur. Recuperation and reorganization. Hyundai may be able to recover and restore its financial footing with the help of major cost-cutting initiatives, clever alliances, and effective management. Unquestionably, a more contributing factor to Hyundai's financial difficulties has been the worldwide semiconductor scarcity. Similar to other automakers, Hyundai has seen significant effects from the worldwide scarcity of chips, which have caused delays in vehicle deliveries and disruptions in manufacturing. Due to the dramatic increase in semiconductor prices brought on by the scarcity, Hyundai is now required to pay extra for these essential parts. Due to reduced output and increased manufacturing costs brought on by chip limits, Hyundai's profit margins have contracted, which has negatively impacted its financial performance. Hyundai may lose market share as a result of competitors' advantages stemming from the production interruptions brought on by the lack of chips. Hyundai's financial difficulties are caused by a number of internal and external issues. However, the lack of chips is a big one. The financial crisis may be made worse by managerial choices, operational inefficiencies inside the organization, or strategic errors. Hyundai's market share is under pressure from both long-standing competitors and recent rivals in the automotive sector, such as EV makers. The industry is growing more and more competitive. Consumer spending is being impacted by the state of the world economy and worries of a recession, which might result in a decline in demand for automobiles, including Hyundai's products. In general, a significant portion of Hyundai's financial difficulties may be attributed to the worldwide chip shortage. But it's more likely that a confluence of external and internal issues have produced the ideal storm for the business. For Hyundai to get out of its current situation and head toward financial stability, it will be essential to recognize and address all of the underlying issues. Despite having a well-established array of electric vehicles, Hyundai hasn't been able to develop as quickly as some of its rivals, such as Tesla, Nissan, and Volkswagen, or garner the same level of market attention. This has definitely led to lost chances in the quickly growing market for electric vehicles. Prior to Hyundai's entry into the EV industry, Tesla, Nissan, and Volkswagen were early adopters, building their brands and gathering invaluable knowledge. These rivals have been effective in building a solid brand identity around their electric vehicles, connecting them to performance, sustainability, and innovation. As a result, they have drawn a devoted clientele and increased their market share. Firms such as Tesla provide an extensive assortment of electric vehicle models that suit varying market niches and cost ranges, whilst Nissan and Volkswagen have concentrated on cutting-edge technology like energy efficiency and rapid charging. A broader spectrum of customers have found attraction in this diversity and creativity. Hyundai joined the EV industry later than some of its rivals, and the company's image hasn't entirely changed from conventional cars to electric ones. Their EV selection is smaller and less diverse than those of its rivals in terms of features and pricing points, which may restrict the appeal of the model to a wider market. Hyundai needs to improve its marketing and communication tactics if it wants to increase interest in and brand awareness for its electric vehicles. This will be necessary to draw in customers and prospective purchasers. Working with other EV ecosystem players such as IT behemoths and battery producers might help Hyundai advance its growth and gain access to cutting-edge technology. Hyundai still has a chance to establish a solid presence in the EV industry and take advantage of its enormous development potential by tackling these obstacles and putting these tactics into practice. To be competitive in this continuously changing environment and prevent more missed chances, the organization must move swiftly and aggressively. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to stay connected with our journey through the world of innovation. Feel free to share your thoughts and comments below. We'd love to hear from you. Stay tuned by subscribing for more exciting insights into the world of technology and innovation.